Okay guys, this is my Clearspan pole shed. I'm going to put hay in this thing. It is a 40 by 60 by 16 feet high. It was purchased from Discount Metal Roofing in Ooltewah, Tennessee, right outside of Chattanooga. It's built with 6 by 6 posts and Clearspan steel trusses. It came with charcoal gray metal, and all the exposed non-treated lumber was covered, had trim for all that. It was a good kit. The only problem I had was I ran out of screws on some of the V-braces. I'll show you that here in just a second. But they did ship me some new ones with no charge. You know, for no charge, no shipping or anything. They're good guys to deal with. Talk to Joe if you call. That's who I purchased this one from. I've got about 170 hours of man hours of labor in this thing. Total man hours. It's probably going to take me another 10 or 15 hours to do my grade work, put my gravel in here. This is my leftover lumber I've had to purchase for my bracing and all. Probably spent $200 to $300 on cement, stone, and the bracing boards. No big deal. Maybe spent $150 worth of diesel fuel. I had a bucket truck in here to set most of my purlin boards and things with. You could do it, you could set these things other ways. Bought a derrick truck in here, a line truck like the power company would use to set these holes, to drill these holes with. Use that to drill the holes, set the poles, took a spreader bar and set the trusses with it, because they are 40-foot span. They're kind of flimsy when they're just out in the open air. They're pretty stout when you get them all braced. When you're on the roof of this thing, you can feel it move, but it don't feel really that dangerous. Anyway, these V-braces right here are where I ran out of screws. No big deal. Like I said, they shipped me new ones. The poles drilled down, actually hit a rock shelf on some of them, and then this front one here is actually about 6 feet in the ground. And then you go back to this back one, and it's somewhere around 2.5 to 3 feet. So I'm going to move this dirt that I'm standing on here and move it to the back, level all this up. What I did was I went in there, and the poles that were not on a stone shelf, I put a large chunk of concrete or something there to set them on, just because this ground is kind of muddy. Anyway, after that, put some drain fill stone around it, maybe 6 or 8 inches of that, a couple of bags of Quikrete, topped it off with some more drain fill stone, and then just put the dirt back in on top. Pretty good kit. Made it 170 hours. Most of it by myself. Had some help, setting the trusses and things, of course. Let's see, what else do you need to know about this thing? It is a good kit. I would recommend purchasing one. I will put some sheds on the side of this one, and I'll purchase those from Discount Metals also. Apparently they just bolt into those 6 by 6s there, and you just set another row out in the field where you want to go. Anyway, let's see. Okay, I told you about setting the poles, putting the trusses on. One advice I would say is to get a 1/4 inch cordless impact driver. Very handy. There's some tight places up on these trusses up at the peak that the smaller the one you can get, the better off you are. I would have a hard time getting a regular cordless drill motor in there. Make you a template for these trusses to set these on the top of the pole. That way you don't have these trusses suspended in air while you're trying to drill holes. Go ahead and make a template, pre-drill all the posts after you get them topped, get them all level. I was able to get these poles within 6 inches of each other. So, the most I cut off one was 6 to 8 inches. Like I said, I was hitting rocks, so I pretty much had to do something like that. You could take a transit or something and shoot the bottom of the holes, shoot grades on the bottom of the holes and make it all perfect. For me, I hit rocks, so I couldn't do it. But there she is. It's a good kit. I recommend it. I will purchase another one from them, as soon as I save up some more money, or need more storage space. There it is. But it's a good kit. Discount Metal Roofing, and I'm just a customer, but I am pleased with the way the project turned out. The metal was not scratched or anything. I seen maybe a few scratches on some of the corner trim. It was supposedly 40-year warranty on that. The poles, I believe they're good for 30 or 40 years. The metal was ABC Roofing, I believe is where it came from, the manufacturer. But there she is. She's a good kit. I recommend it. I think this thing's about, I think it's 2,400 square feet. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. It's a good kit. Recommend it. I think it'll be excellent. Thanks for watching.